you're getting prescriptions like Lisa said, sometimes they're necessary, sometimes they're not. I'd say most times they're probably not. But, what they're not doing is going to the doctor and getting this advice to say, hey, have you considered your diet? Have you considered your exercise level? Have you considered all of your stress and your sleep and your socialization and all these different aspects of health? And the truth of the matter is they're not being told that. So my story is short. It's it's not a short story. I'm going to make it short. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. My degree is basically understanding how drugs work in the body, what the body does to the drug, how we eliminate them. Well, really, it's the whole thing. It's how we absorb them. It's how we distribute them throughout the body. It's how the body metabolizes them or gets them ready for elimination, and then how we eliminate them. I mean, that's basically doctor of pharmacy in a nutshell. And, you learn a lot about drug formulations. You learn a lot about compounding. You learn a lot about how to make something that's stable, something that's clean, something that's not contaminated. I mean, can you believe that? So really, I was just borrowing straight from pharmaceutical playbook in making dietary supplements. I think I brought a new level, a new standard to it because, even the manufacturing partners are thinking, well, why that costs more money? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? I'm like, well, look, I need glyphosate testing to show that our organics products don't contain glyphosate, or we need extra heavy metal testing because this product would definitely be exposed to natural metals. So that process has elevated the brand, I think, standard across the board. Now, as the shift occurs, there's a number of shifts going on, right? There's the business shift, there's the consumption shift, so people are consuming things differently. And I would tell you that they're making decisions now, shifting their healthcare. They're taking more of it into their own hands. People are making decisions in their own best interest, and they're using a lot of times now internet and of course AI and some different tools to get some information and feel more empowered and informed. And ultimately, what you do anytime you go back to the information source, which I rely upon heavily, and you'll see the science, you'll see the literature there supporting the use of these dietary ingredients. There is plenty and plenty of clinical literature published on the use of dietary supplements. And a lot of it's very powerful and strong. Some of it's a little bit hard to decipher, whatever, it doesn't matter. But ultimately, my goal is to make a product that is going to have a outcome, a therapeutic health benefit. And that has been the mission. I mean, that's it. And, we've grown based around that in a lot of different product categories. We continue to grow. But I love that Ben mentioned a few of the main players. I mean, you talk about inflammation. You're definitely talking, and I love that he said pain cream, but the factor 4, just looking at the omega-3 fatty acid, the fish oil. I mean, what an incredibly powerful compound. So, yeah, I think a lot of it, guys, is about the focus is, of course, on the quality, right? That's number one. Then, of course, you're going to talk about the price points and things like that. So, for me, though, whenever I get a question, if you guys email me or Lisa, we'll take an honest look at something, another product you might be interested in. We'll give you honest feedback on it because we do believe heavily in the education component, and there's a lot going on. Like there's a lot. If you've never been in the dietary supplement business before, you can get a little lost because the marketing is so powerful. It's very, very powerful, and you get these big influencers backing products. So the best thing to do, really though, is to cut through the noise, is to watch some of the YouTube trainings we do. Tune in, listen to some of the stuff we have to say. You can double fact check us. You can do all those things. But I think at the end of the day, you'll be very pleased to find that the information we're providing is true and accurate, and that transparency is exactly how we represent ourselves that way. We lead by example, but truly it's found in our products too. The way that we disclose everything. You virtually could start your own supplement company just based on the information we tell you, how we source, where we source from, the testing we provide, the manufacturing process, the ingredients. Like look at the supplement facts panel, you'll see everything in there, the amounts, you'll see what's not in there, of course. We're proud of what we do not put in our supplements. And that's it. I mean, it sounds fancy, it's really not. It is a supplement to food, but it does change people's lives. It really does. It changes. We can get into that at another call, maybe on Friday's training call. We'll talk a little bit about some examples of how the health outcomes impact people's lives and how supplements can do that. So there's a lot of evidence, a lot of testimonials, a lot of interest because people are so frustrated with the sick care model. So Ben, that sums up my story there.
All right. So anyway, if you're still here, the Fastest growing internal health supplement company probably in history. Probably. People are getting healthy at crazy rates. Crazy rates. But that means the company is growing unbelievably fast. Well, again, fastest supplement company. Actually, they have more memberships than Amazon did at this point. Amazon and Costco. That's the level they're growing. So for people who see that, it's a good income option too. If you understand investing, good company to jump into. Which investing is just getting a membership. $49 and $9.95 a month, or just pay it out. Actually, somebody could even do a smaller one, strictly $9.95 a month, and you could turn that into a profit. But they're a good investing resource. They're a good marketing resource. The best company is always a good. I didn't even think about it. I just jumped into it. I understand investing. I just jumped into it. Figure I'll look into it later. They train and teach everything. This is one of the reasons they're so successful. They're going to roll out some crazy plans for fundraising and gym programs. People need to see they enrolled. It's probably within a couple months, and when they do that, it's just gonna like break Y, multiply. They're gonna jump up in crazy numbers, and people to figure out are gonna be able to help people in big numbers and help yourself in big numbers too. The contact information is on the website. Ask anything.